Drake's 8 months old. We're still breastfeeding. Like I always say, you know, it is what it is. Like, I nursed Deacon until he was 25 months old, so I'm not really, like, expecting to stop anytime soon. Now, Drake is not the nurser that Deacon was. Sorry about my dryer. By any means. He is very get in, get done. It's inconvenient for him to have to, like, sit and focus for 5 minutes. Much different nurser. Deacon, and he only will take the breast if he is starving. Like, starving, famished, gonna die because he's not eaten in 4 hours. He still nurses every 3 to 4 hours, but he's in, he's out, and he's on his way. He's a bum, so I think I think that he'd want to just, like, hang out and chill and nurse for longer, but he doesn't. He has no interest in it. We're still co-sleeping, and he nurses, like, once or twice overnight. I don't really know. I don't really even wake up for it. I do, but I don't. Let's see here. He had his first bit of expressed milk the other day, and it was in the form of a popsicle, which he thoroughly enjoyed. I don't remember the brand or the name of the popsicles that we had, but I really liked it because you can put it's about a half an ounce. So you're not wasting a ton of milk, and it's really nice. I included the brand. I just looked at it, and it said, like, Sarah Camel or something. I don't know. It was it's a popular brand. I got them from Walmart. It's in our Easter haul, or their Easter baskets videos. If you just search that, it shows the actual, like, package and the brand name. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? I think that's really pretty much it. Let's see. His favorite way to nurse is just, like, laying down in bed. It's the easiest because there's not as much distraction. He has a really hard time nursing with Deacon around because Deacon will yell or scream or, you know, bust out a toy, and then Drake's just rips off, and he's like, what do you got, what do you got, what do you got? He doesn't nurse that much for comfort at all. He grabs his blanket and he, like, sucks and chews on his blanket. And Deacon did it too, and I was joking. I was like, yeah, I think I'd have, like, hairy nipples or something, which I don't. But, because they like to chew on the blankets. It's the weirdest thing. I think it's just because that's, like, one constant that they've always had is the blanket to chew on. We have been battling biting, and it was going really good. He started doing it. He thought it was hilarious. And then he stopped doing it. I did the same thing I did with Deacon. I firmly, like, no, do not bite, which you feel ridiculous being so firm with, like, a 6, 7, 8 month old. But when you get bit, you'll know why. So you tell him no, and the food source goes away. I, you know, put my shirt up and off limits. And then, you know, after a little while, it catches. It usually takes, like, once or twice. Oh, you bite, and lunch goes away. We started giving him Sippy Cups. We've been giving him Sippy Cups for a while, and just recently, as he learned how to, like, get the water out of them, we have these ones that, you know, you, like, tilt up. It's like a normal Sippy Cup, and you kind of have to bite it a little bit to get the liquid to come through. I think that's how it works. I don't know. So he was biting it, and the liquid was getting through. Well, I was complaining to my husband the night before that he keeps biting me, that I'm having a hard time feeding him because he's constantly biting me. And I gave him the Sippy Cup the other night for dinner, and my husband's like, that's why he's biting you. And it makes complete sense. So I haven't given him that Sippy Cup back, and he hasn't bit me since. So that's nice. He now gets straw Sippy Cups only. He hasn't figured it out yet, but he will. I don't know. He's only had breast milk and water. He is he's doing baby led weaning. He picked it himself. He hates purees with a passion. You think we're trying to hurt him. And pureed anything like oatmeal, applesauce, all that stuff. He does not care for it. He likes to feed himself, and he does great at it. We haven't had any problems with it. He eats everything. I'm not worried about allergies at all. We don't really have any in the family. Deacon's not allergic to anything, so allergies weren't really a concern for me. There's really no food he doesn't eat. We eat pretty much a very clean diet. Homemade almost everything, and I do even make homemade sweets, but he doesn't get that, obviously. So he hasn't had any, like, refined sugar or anything like that, but he gets everything else that we eat. Yeah, he hasn't had like any chocolate or he hasn't had any sweets, but all the food, like real actual food, he has had everything. His first sweet thing will actually probably be his birthday cake. Although, wait, I take it back. When we were camping, somebody let him lick a marshmallow. So he has had marshmallow. I want to say, oh. Okay, hold on. Wow, I'm going to sound like a bad parent. My husband gave him a bite of a cookie once, and he just went to like let him lick it, and Drake attacked. So he had a bite of a cookie before. And that is it. I think, I don't know, he eats everything. Deacon feeds him stuff all the time. And it's actually kind of nice having a baby who's doing baby-led weaning because I don't worry about him choking if Deacon does feed him something because that's how he eats. That's how he knows how to eat. So I really like baby-led weaning in that sense. I'm also, and I was telling Megan about this, I'm less afraid of him choking on things because he knows how to work his mouth. He knows how to spit things out if they're too big or not chewable, that kind of thing. Again, sounds like a bad mom, but it's the reality. So, that's been kind of nice. Granted, I still watch him like a hawk. I'm just saying it's nice that I'm not so worried about it. I was definitely more concerned with Deacon. Then again, it could be a second kid thing. I don't know. What else? Breastfeeding and food related. I don't think there's really anything else. Sometimes I feel like he is going to wean earlier than Deacon did. I don't know. He may not. It's up to him. I have a whole video on how Deacon weaned and his whole breastfeeding story. Deacon's breastfeeding story is amazing. Drake's is so boring. I have like nothing to say in comparison to Deacon's. While I was nursing Deacon, I also pumped 11 months worth of breast milk for Sawyer, who is our adoption options baby. Is that the best way to say that? Candace's baby? Candace's son Sawyer. I pumped for him, so he was exclusively breastfed, and I don't know, that like Deacon's story is so much cooler. So that's why I don't really update on Drake. It's kind of like, yep, he's still nursing. Like it's cool. So I'm trying to block that light. Still nursing, going good, doing baby-led weaning. I often show clips of him eating in my weekly meals video, and yeah. That's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later.